There's big scenes ahead on Emmerdale, with a number of twists on the ITV soap next week. New spoilers have confirmed a handful of key storylines and some possible big moments. There's sad news for one family, while another character is left concerned by a new development amid a shocking murder. There's concern from another resident too, and it could lead to a killer secret being unearthed. There's grief, confessions, huge changes and tough scenes ahead. Let's kick things off with the fallout to Anthony Fox's murder amid a whodunit on the ITV soap, as the killer appears to strike once more in some way. With more than one suspect in the frame, there's multiple characters acting strangely next week as Anthony's demise appears to remain a secret to some if not everyone but the killer. It's not entirely clear just yet with more scenes to air this week. But Steph Milligan is left concerned next week as her grandfather has gone AWOL, and the development leaves her lashing out. She still has no idea that Anthony raped her mother Ruby Milligan, and that her grandfather is in fact her biological dad. Heading into next week, Steph realizes Anthony's car has gone, clearly action taken by the killer, and she fumes at her parents Ruby and Caleb. Caleb tries to push the story that Anthony has always been like this, and his vanishing act is not exactly a surprise, while Ruby begins to crumble. But are the pair hiding something, and do they know what happened to Anthony? Or could Ruby's turmoil be down to her secret being rumbled to more than one villager? Nicola King and Laurel Thomas also continue to hide their showdown with Anthony before his death. Laurel is keen to go to the police but Nicola suggests otherwise, so are one of them to blame? Might the killer be forced to act out? Elsewhere, next week could see one other killer secret come to light after years under wraps. It comes amid a horrifying fire twist, as one village favorite goes to desperate lengths to get back the money he lost in a scam. Eric Pollard terrifies Kerry Wyatt when he admits a sinister plan, after losing partner Brenda's life savings as well as his own. As Kerry heads to his shop, she sees matches and accelerants and realizes Eric is planning to set fire to the place. Eric admits he's going to burn down the shop for the insurance claim to repay Brenda, but Kerry is desperate to make him see the consequences could be serious. As she tries to find a way to convince him not to do it, will she be forced to admit she caused the factory fire in 2019 that killed Frank Clayton? Also next week, Bob Hope continues to struggle with his grief for his son Heath a year on from his death. With his son's headstone to be unveiled, Bob finds it all too much and is comforted by Eric. What Eric is yet to learn is that Bob has made a pass at Brenda, but how will Brenda react? In a sad April Windsor update, Marlon Dingle learns there's no news or fresh leads amid the missing teen's disappearance. Soon his loved ones and Ross Barton are worried when desperate Marlon makes a risky decision. Finally next week, Amy Wyatt shocks husband Matty Barton when the broody character admits she wants to adopt a child. With him clearly concerned, things get awkward between the couple, but can they find a way through?